Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Christian Brothers College High School, home of your CBC cadets. Tonight we welcome the St. Dominic Crusaders to DC Volca Gymnasium on the Bommarito campus. We appreciate your attendance here tonight, and we thank you for your support of Catholic education and our students. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for tonight's prayer and the playing of our national anthem. Let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, we thank you for being with us tonight. Let us continue to experience your love for the grace, compassion, and friendship offered by the people we encounter every day. As we enjoy tonight's contest, please help us to do so with good sportsmanship and respect. We give you thanks for the talents of these young men, and we pray that they carry the bonds of brotherhood formed through athletics with them for the rest of their lives. Bless our efforts as we develop young men who are guided by faith, strengthened by intellect, committed to justice, and prepared to lead and serve. For this we pray, amen. St. Bernardus de La Salle, pray for us. Live Jesus in our hearts. Now let's meet the starting lineup for St. Dominic. A 5'10" sophomore, number 0, Ace Armstrong. A 6' sophomore, number 2, Austin Ryan. A 6'3" senior, number 10, Leo Summers. A 6'2" sophomore, number 20, Colin Otto. And a 6'6" sophomore, number 24, Nolan Struckman. The Crusaders are coached by Mr. Kevin Roberts. Starting at guard, 6'3" junior, number 0, Devin Houston. Starting at guard, 6' junior, number 1, Jaden Reed. Starting at guard, 5'11" junior, number 3, Chris Brown. Starting at guard, 6'5" senior, number 21, Nikola Radovich. And your big man starting at goal is 6'7" junior, number 33, Jake Lumberfirst. The cadets are coached by Mr. Sam Briscoe. Your officials, Mr. Luke LeGrand, Mr. Ryan Ideal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to DC Wolcott Gymnasium on the campus of CBC High School. For cadet basketball, it's a rare Monday night tip, a reschedule game from a weather event when the winter storm hit the area several weeks back. And so this game's been rescheduled to tonight. It's the St. Dominic Crusaders who come in with a record of 9-11 against the CBC Cadets coming in with a record of 10-9. Cadets looking to get back on the winning track. They've won just 1 out of their last 4. as they take on St. Dominic here tonight. The Crusaders are 2-2 over their last 4 games. There's a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound, Chris Brown. It's Devin Houston, Jaden Reed, Chris Brown, Nikola Radovich, and Jake Plummer first. The starters for CBC. For St. Dominic, it's Ace Armstrong, Austin Ryan, Leo Summers, Colin Otto, and Nolan Struckman. Radovich for 3, right wing, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Plummer first. He tries to go up strong, but got it stripped by Struckman. Quickly ahead right side. Out of bounds, poked out, but knocked off of number 20, Colin Otto. The Crusaders are coached by Kevin Roberts, and of course your CBC Cadets coached by Sam Briscoe. Jaden Reed has it in the backcourt for CBC. He goes left to right, crosses the timeline, and feeds Brown. Brown, right wing, to the middle of the floor to Radovich, to Houston, driving down the lane, scoops it up, and he's fouled. Count it for Devin Houston. So Houston will go to the free throw line. Houston, the 11th best scorer in the St. Louis metro area, according to STL Today's stats, 22 points a game. Free throw good. He gets off to a good start. And the Cadets lead 3-0. St. Dominic into the front court. This is Austin Ryan. Behind the back dribble, right side, back to Ryan. Ryan has it, guarded by Reed, angles to the middle of the floor. Now flips it into the middle of the floor, just inside the arc to Struckman. Struckman left side for Armstrong. Back to Struckman. Puts it on the floor, cross-court pass. That's Ryan. Ryan guarded tightly, splits the double team, and then there's a 3 left wing. Struckman too strong, rebound grab by Brown. Here come the Cadets, they want to run. Houston will drive to the basket, up and under, throws it up high, couldn't get it to go. Rebound Struckman. Here come the Crusaders. Ryan to Armstrong for 3, short off the front of the rim. Rebound Reed. Reed quickly ahead. Houston on the run out, down the floor, easy for 2. Quick start for the Cadets. They lead 5-0, 2 minutes in. This is Otto, the sophomore, and he's fouled by Devin Houston, I believe. It'll be either Houston or Reed out by the timeline. They're going to get Devin Houston. That's his first team foul. 5:58 to go, first quarter. CBC pitching a shutout thus far, 5-0. Here's Ryan across the timeline, dribbling with the right hand. He hands it off to number 20, Otto. Back to Ryan. Ryan, right wing, left-hand pass, looking for Struckman. He missed him, and it's out of bounds to the Cadets. 5:46 to go here in the first. Checking in for St. Dominic, number 14, the sophomore, Grant Giesman. And number 4, the junior, Luke Roberts. The Crusaders. Here's Jaden Reed, bounce pass down low. Plummer first off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound, and it's ripped away. Struckman grabs it. The Crusaders are led by Ace Armstrong at 12.7 a game. They have 3 players averaging in double figures. That pass missed. Number 14, Giesman underneath, and goes out of bounds to the Cadets. Armstrong at 12.7. Nolan Struckman averaging 11.5. Austin Ryan averaging 11.2 per game. For CBC, Devin Houston is the only player averaging in double figures, and as mentioned, he is number 11 in the St. Louis area in scoring. Reed puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, scoops up off the glass, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. He missed the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Reed this year, 61% at the free throw line, 26 for 43. So Reed will shoot 2. Missed the front end. 5:11 to go here in the first. St. Dominic hasn't even put up that many shots here to start. Second free throw good. He splits the 2, 6-0 Cadets. Armstrong Check it. That's Ryan into the front court, right to left. He hands it to Struckman. Struckman angles to the right wing. He's trapped over there. It's picked up and saved. Ryan has it now. Left wing, Armstrong, left corner. Now back to Armstrong. He thought about shooting it, puts it back on the floor. Ryan, left corner. There's a three. It is good. The junior, Luke Roberts, buries a three from the left corner. Radovich ahead to Reed. It was tipped. Reed ends up getting it. Drives baseline, dribbled it off his right foot, out of bounds to St. Dominic. St. Dominic in there. I would guess that is Navy. I'm not 100% familiar with the shades of blue color scheme. If it's Royal or Navy. Underneath for two. Good look by Ryan, and Giesman finishes it. But we'll go with navy and then a sky light blue with white trim. Sharp looking uniforms for the Crusaders. Up and under, Jake Plummer first, hits his first bucket of the night. 8-5 Cadets. Houston reads the pass, steals, drives down the lane, up no good, rebound Struckman. Now St. Dominic wants to run, they have numbers, back to Struckman, and he missed. Got his own rebound, and he scores. Struckman this year also averages 8.3 rebounds a game. He has 25, now make it 26 offensive rebounds. Devin Houston buries a short jumper, and it's 10-7 CBC. 3:25 to go first quarter. Ryan into the front court, scoops it to number 4, Roberts, right side for Armstrong. He puts it on the floor, drives in. Ryan coming across. Roberts, three, right corner, in and out. Rebound Houston. Houston out of his own end, crosses the timeline. No look to Brown. Brown right block, kicks it to Radovich. Now Reed for three, left corner. Good. Great ball movement there by the Cadets, and a Jaden Reed finish. Reed this year, 29% from long range. That was easy peasy. Here's Armstrong, top of the key. He hands it to Ryan. Ryan near side, Struckman beyond the arc, guarded by Plummer first. Struckman now fakes, drives in, goes up and scoops, no good. Rebound Plummer first, and now Reed. Cadets break out in transition. Jaden Reed with the finish and the foul, and he'll go to the line. Roberts will be called. That's his first, third team foul, and a timeout called by St. Dominic head coach Kevin Roberts. A good start for CBC, 15-7 with 2:31 to go here in the first. Big schedule for the Cadets this week. They've got a lot of games. This rescheduled game kind of crammed their schedule. They've got St. Dominic tonight. Tomorrow at 6:30 right here on the Cadet Student Network, it'll be SIUE Charter. And then Thursday at 6 p.m., Cardinal Ritter comes calling. Then Saturday, the Cadets travel to one of the highest ranked teams in the state, Principia. So a very, very tough schedule here this week for CBC with some quality opponents, starting tonight with St. Dominic. The Crusaders will play Wednesday against Timberland, Friday at Duchesne. So adding this game to the schedule after the Reed makes the free throw, after the weather reschedule, makes it a very tiring and tough week for both of these squads. Left wing, this is number 40, Alex Shadow, who's checked in. There's a three straight away, short off the front of the rim, and it'll go out of bounds to CBC. Into the game for the Cadets, freshman Tristan Howard. He has checked in. And number 31, the junior Christian Potts. And now checking in, Braden Alford, another freshman. They've gotten considerable minutes this year, Howard and Alford, and that will be very, very beneficial. There's an alley-oop attempt, but it hits the front of the rim, and then a travel called. Shadow got the rebound, but then couldn't keep his balance, and he dragged the pivot foot. Reed will trigger here for CBC. 16-7, 2:02 to go here in the first quarter. Light crowd here on a Monday, but a lot of basketball for the Cadet fans to watch all week. And rest assured, they'll be packing DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. Radovich missed in close. Then he went on the defensive end and got the pickpocket. Potts slams it home after the steal, and it's 18-7 CBC. Shadow, right to left, into the front court. Now right wing three, good. That was number 12, Troy Perhax. He nails the three, and it's 18-10. Howard, out near the timeline right side, off the hands of Potts, and a steal for St. Dominic. Here come the Crusaders, down the lane, Euro step lay-in, good. Colinado with the finish. 5 different players have scored for St. Dominic here in the first. Here's Howard into the lane to Radovich. He found Potts. Now Alford for 3, good, and that's his game. The freshman, Braden Alford, buries a 3 from the left wing. Shadow has the basketball, puts it on the floor, angles right side. Now kicks it right side for Struckman, driving in, and he has a nice lane, and he lays it up for 2. 21-14 with 36 seconds to go, first quarter. Here's Reed. Cross court to Howard. Howard found Alford, thought about shooting it, but good closeout there by Otto. Now right block Radovich to Potts, a little baby hook, no good. Rebound pulled down by Simmons. Simmons has it stolen by Alford, and he'll drive in and lay it up for 2. He has 5 points. Quick energy points from Braden Alford. Into the front court. He almost got another steal. There's a 3 left wing. Short rebound to Radovich, and that ends the first quarter. CBC, after 1, leads 23-14, and a good quarter for the Cadets. 7 for Houston, 7 for Jaden Reed, 5 for the freshman Braden Alford, 2 for Potts and Plummer First. For St. Dominic, 5 different players have scored. Luke Roberts has a 3. Troy Perhax has a 3. 2 each from Giesman and Otto, and 4 for Struckman. So we'll head to the second quarter with the Cadets leading 23-14. The Cadets, since that thrilling win against Vianney back on January 24th, 78-75, the Cadets have dropped 3 of 4. Tough games at Hazelwood Central and against Chaminade right here at DC Wilcutt Gymnasium, and then a good win against Cape Central. And then a loss to DeSmet at home, 84-67. So CBC trying to get back into the win column here today. And off to a great start. Coach Sam Briscoe's team. Couple of good steals, forced turnovers, good points in transition for CBC. So it'll be Howard, Alford, Houston, Brown, and checking in for the first time, Nick Musig. Tristan Howard crosses the timeline with a pass left side for Houston. Houston works off the Music screen, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Struckman. about 11.5 points per game, 8.3 rebounds per game for Struckman this year. This is Ryan, far side for Shadow. Shadow, left side Ryan, top of the key, now scoop to Struckman, left corner. Struckman tried to cross it to the far right corner, but Devin Houston gets the steal. Howard drives quickly, he's blocked by Struckman. Rebound Music, kicks it to Alford, 3 is short. Rebound Struckman, here comes St. Dominic in transition. Armstrong is swatted by Tristan Howard, but he'll get called for the foul. I always say if the other team's got numbers and you have a chance and you know you're going to foul going up, you might as well foul hard. Make sure that shot is difficult for the driver, and it was. Armstrong to the line. First free throw attempt of the night for St. Dominic. Armstrong hits the first. He is a 73% free throw shooter. As a matter of fact, you go up and down this roster, most of the players who get a lot of minutes shoot better than 63% at the line. Houston fouled. I think they're going to get shadow on Devin Houston. 23-16 the score. CBC leads, 6:50 to go until halftime. Houston will trigger. Gets it out. Howard wide open for 3. Too strong. Rebound up, and it's ripped down by Struckman. He shuffles it ahead to Armstrong. Found Ryan left wing. Back to Struckman. Struckman puts the ball on the floor. Angles right side, working on the freshman, Alford. Now underneath to Ryan. He goes up. He's fouled. Tristan Howard's going to get his second, I believe. And so Austin Ryan will go to the line. Ryan at 66% this year. 6-foot guard. Shoots with the left hand, and it is short. Jaden Reed back into the game for Howard, who just collected his second personal. Second team foul here of the quarter called on the Cadets. 3 dribbles and a free throw. Rims out. He missed both. Jaden Reed left to right for CBC. Crosses the logo and the timeline. Now reverses left side for Alford. Alford has it, deep left wing. Now angles to the middle of the floor. Now goes back the other way. Alford finds Reed. Right side for Brown. Brown to Houston. Devin Houston drives in, and Devin Houston with a strong move to the basket, and the runner is good, 25-16. Split the defenders. Down low, and that's a good find. Armstrong down low, found number 14, Grant Giesman. He has 4. And now a turnover. Armstrong the other way, driving in, and count it for Ace Armstrong. He's fouled by Brown, and he'll shoot a free throw. Looking for that 3-point play. Third team foul called on the Cadets. Radovich will check back in for Devin Houston. No, he's going to come in for Alford. Armstrong, as we mentioned earlier, 73% at the line this year. 2 for 2 tonight. Next free throw, good. He's 3 for 3. He's got 5 points. The sophomore. Four sophomores started for St. Dominic tonight. Radovich for 3. Too strong. Rebound Musig. Musig is doubled. Now kicks it to Houston, right corner. He found Reed quickly into the left corner for Brown. Brown drives into the lane, kicks it out. Reed for 3. Skimmed off the rim. Rebound Ryan. Down low, another good find, but a miss. Struckman follows. He missed. Ryan has it. He had it batted away by Houston. Radovich drives in and misses the easy 2. Now Musig to Brown. Brown top of the key, drives into the lane. I think too many steps or a foul. They're going to get a foul on the floor. Good thing, because I think after the foul, he may have taken an extra step. Timeout called by Coach Sam Briscoe and the CBC Cadets. 4:41 to go, second quarter, 25-21. CBC leads. The Cadets have scored just 2 points here in this second quarter. They've been outscored 7-2 here in the second. And the Cadets have missed a couple of buckets in close. Radovich just missed one driving to the basket, but St. Dominic has missed a couple as well. Or this could be closer than 4. Here in the Tim Kylo broadcast booth at DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. Proud sponsor of the Cadet Student Network, Tim Kylo, State Farm Insurance. Houston will trigger for CBC underneath the basket. Scoops it into Plummer first. He goes up off the glass, and that's another miss in close. Rebound Struckman. Plummer's missed a couple of those here in this first half. Oh, a great fake by Struckman, and he drives in for 2, and St. Dominic has pulled within 2 here in the second quarter. Struckman gets the steal. He's a one-man wrecking crew off the glass. How about Nolan Struckman, the sophomore? He now has 8. Impacting the game on both ends. Brown puts it on the floor. Baseline runner, good. Chris Brown with a good answer, his first 2. And the Cadets back up 2 with 3:55 to go, second quarter. Shadow into the front court, bounce pass right side. Struckman guarded by Plummer first. Back to Shadow, top of the key, spun left side. Driving down the baseline, but Jaden Reed reached in. It'll be a held ball, alternating possession, but it'll stay with St. Dominic. 3:43 left now. Ryan will trigger. He sends it all the way back to the backcourt for Otto. Now Struckman left wing. Struckman angles now to the right side of the floor beyond the arc. Hands it off to Shadow. He drives in. Kicks it. It's poked away. Devin Houston has it. Here come the Cadets down the lane. Devin Houston powers in for 2. It's hard to defend the power of Devin Houston. Struckman, shot fake, dribble drive, down the lane, off the glass, and Struckman has 10. What a half so far by the sophomore. Here's Jaden Reed, find Radovich, and a good look down low. Potts is fouled, and he'll shoot 2. St. Dominic can't believe it, thought they got all ball. Potts this year 5 for 9 at the free throw line, 56%. He has 2 points so far tonight, 2:56 to go, second quarter. Cadets up 2. Both teams now with 3 team fouls. Potts missed the first. Armstrong, Giesman, and Perhax back into the game for St. Dominic. This is a very, very young team. Potts hits the second. There's 3 seniors. 2 have played meaningful minutes for the Crusaders. And they've got several sophomores, including Nolan Struckman, who lead this team. St. Dominic, it's going to be a problem over the next couple of years. Fake the pass, drove into the lane, underneath, and a reverse off the glass for Grant Giesman, the 6'5 sophomore. He has 6. Armstrong, who leads the team in scoring, is a sophomore. Houston banks it home. Struckman, the second leading scorer and leading rebounder, is a sophomore. Austin Ryan, the third leading scorer, is a sophomore. Right corner, this is Shadow, a high arcing three for Alex Shadow, and we're tied at 32 with 1:45 to go until halftime. There's a steal. Shadow around Houston, now kicked out. Armstrong for three, and St. Dominic leads. What a quarter for these St. Dominic underclassmen. Ball on the floor, it's loose, and it's out of bounds to St. Dominic. The Crusaders have scored 21 second quarter points. CBC just 9. The Cadets were up 9 heading into the second. Here's Roberts. He's a junior. Right side, and Struckman took his eyes off it. Looking to do something with the ball before he caught it, and it slipped right out of his hands, out of bounds to the Cadets. 1:13 to go, second quarter, 35-32. St. Dominic leads. Left side for Reed. Reed backing down his defender to the middle of the floor. Almost traveled. Here's Houston driving into the lane. Bullies his way to the basket for two. Devin Houston, just a man. 15 points for the junior. Here's Giesman to Roberts. Now top of the key, back to Giesman. Turnaround floater with the left hand, no good. Rebound Musig. Cadets down 1. Right corner three for Alford. Good. He buries it. The freshman's second three of the night. He has 8. And CBC back in front with 21 seconds left in the first half. Roberts right side for Perhacs. Now to Armstrong. Armstrong trapped on the sideline, but he squeezed it through. Perhacs, a little runner, short corner right. He has 5. 37 apiece. Alford another 3, short. And that'll end the first half, and what a half it was. 37-37 is the score. 23-14 after 1, CBC led. Then St. Dominic outscored CBC 23-14 in the second. And we're tied at 37 at halftime. Devin Houston leads the way for the Cadets with 15 points. You're watching CBC basketball on the Cadet Student Network. We've got a good one here at DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. We're about to start the second half. St. Dominic and CBC all knotted up at 37. Devin Houston leading the way with 15 for the Cadets. 7 for Jaden Reed. 8 for Braden Alford, the freshman. 3 points for Christian Potts, 2 for Jake Plummer first, and 2 for Chris Brown. For St. Dominic, they're being led by a trio of sophomores. Nolan Struckman has 10. 6 for Grant Giesman. 8 for Ace Armstrong. 5 for Troy Perhax, the senior. 3 each for Alex Shadow and Luke Roberts, both juniors, and then Coronado has chipped in a bucket as well. The Cadets led 23-14 after 1, and then St. Dominic promptly outscored CBC 23-14 in the second. So that's where we are, tied at 37. Cadets now go right to left. Here's Jaden Reed to Radovich. Radovich drives in, found Houston driving, and with the left, lays it up and in. St. Dominic has it now. Struckman fakes the pass, drives on Musig, and lays it up for 2. I am very impressed with this Nolan Struckman. He has been a force in this game for St. Dominic. He now has 12. Chris Brown, left wing to Houston, back. Deep left wing, guarded by Armstrong. Baseball pass down low. He zipped it into Radovich, who laid it up for 2. First bucket for Radovich. He missed a layup in the first half, and he's missed a couple of threes. Good to see him get on the board. Right corner, Armstrong, catch and shoot 3. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound Music. Here come the Cadets. Reed down the lane with the left. He's blocked by Giesman. Here comes Armstrong running out. He lays it up and in. He passed it to number 20, Colin Otto. And Otto with the finish. We're tied at 41. Reed crosses the timeline. Now Houston zips it left side. This is Brown to Reed. Reed to Music, high post. Kicked it out to Houston. Back to Reed, top of the key. Found Radovich underneath. What a good look by Jaden Reed. Bullet pass down low. Good find by Jaden Reed, the junior. Armstrong, shot fake, dribble drive, in on Houston. Now it had it poked away, but Struckman comes up with it. Left corner, Giesman. Back to Struckman. Here's Struckman to Otto. Back to Struckman, working on Radovich. Armstrong, left wing, bounce pass off the pick and roll, but it was poked away. Good defense by the Cadets. Here comes Houston. Oh, and a no-look to Radovich for the finish. Nikola Radovich has 6 third-quarter points for CBC, and the Cadets are up 4. This is Ryan. Kind of hooked it down to Struckman, and it was stolen away, and Radovich the other way is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Radovich looking to add on to the 6 he's already scored here in the third. For the season, Radovich averaging 6.3 per game to go with 3.8 rebounds. He and Houston lead the team, or are second on the team, third on the team, I should say. Mahalski is the team leader in rebounds, but he's out with an injury. Jake Plummer first has an average of 5.2 rebounds. Radovich and Houston both average 3.8 rebounds per game, and Radovich knocks both down, and he has 8 third-quarter points. Into the front court, this is Otto. Now swung left side for Armstrong. Armstrong, reverse dribble out to Struckman. Now right side, Ryan. Ryan guarded by Reed, works off the Struckman screen. He's got enough space, takes the jumper, no good. Rebound all the way to Chris Brown. Here comes Reed into the front court. Reed right to left, loops it, but it's a steal by Ryan. The pass was just too high, and Ryan finishes. It was kind of a looping pass from left wing to right wing. Didn't have a lot of zip on it, and so Ryan came up from the post and knocked it away and took it all the way in for 2. Reed reverses. Houston for 3. Pinned up against the side of the rim, but there's Radovich. He misses. Rebound Ryan. Ryan, right side. Armstrong for 3. Good. Ace Armstrong, second 3 of the night. And St. Dominic is pulled back within 1 after their 5-0 run. 47-46. Brown was left open, decided not to take it. Now Reed, top of the key to Music. Music's going to drive in on Giesman, and a good move by Music. He drove in, and then a hard stop. Waited for the defender to go up in the air, and he finished. Otto. And a steal by Devin Houston. Houston read that the entire way, lays it up and in. Great anticipation by Devin Houston. He now has 19. Looking to up that season average of 22 per game, and they're going to get Devin Houston. Got him on the elbow. 51-46 Cadets, 3:22 to go, third quarter. Tristan Howard back into the game for CBC. Howard in for Brown. Inbound to Armstrong. He's working on Howard. Armstrong angles to the middle of the floor. Picks up the dribble. He's got to find somebody. And timeout called by Kevin Roberts, St. Dominic's head coach. Good timeout as Armstrong had picked up the dribble out by the logo, and then St. Dominic couldn't get open. So Coach Roberts, to avoid a disaster, called a timeout. 3:12 to go, 51-46. CBC leading. Always amazed to be here in DC Wilcutt Gymnasium and just look across the gym and just see all the banners. I'm going to run out of wall space for all these championship banners. Anything from wrestling to football to soccer, hockey, lacrosse, track. This is Ryan. Spins, reverses back to Armstrong. Armstrong left wing, guarded by Radovich. Left side for Struckman. Struckman now to the middle of the floor, angles right side. This is Roberts with the ball. Armstrong at the logo. Left wing, Ryan. Ryan to Armstrong. Armstrong back to Ryan. Almost had it stolen away by Radovich. Here's Shadow, puts it on the floor, drives on Houston, and he's fouled. On the floor. He did not put the ball up in the air, so they're going to call it on the floor on Tristan Howard. Howard was crashing down on the drive. And as luck would have it, Shadow lost control of the dribble, and I think that helped. That's Howard's third. That helped draw the foul because Shadow didn't slow down. That ended up initiating the contact. Here's Roberts. Guarded by Reed. Reed. Here's Struckman. To Armstrong, scoops it to Ryan. Ryan guarded by Alford. St. Dominic being very deliberate here on offense. They have eaten up a lot of this clock on this possession. Shadow right wing. Ooh, that was an aggressive screen that got missed. Down the lane, Struckman, and it rims out. Music the rebound. Here comes Radovich quickly ahead. Pulls into the lane, and he lays it up for two. Nikola Radovich. 10 third quarter points for the senior. Deep three from Armstrong. No good. Houston the rebound. CBC up 53-46. Too far for Reed. Tried an aggressive move. Overhand, one hand skip to Reed, but it was just a little too far. We obviously know Reed has such great speed. Houston let him. Reed plays football as well, and we've seen him use that speed out on the gridiron. He is CBC's main punt returner, plays receiver. There's a foul on Reed. Colin Otto is who Reed was guarding. Too much body. 1:24 to go in the third, 53-46. Shadow in the backcourt, guarded by Alford. He crosses Alford over, kicks it into the corner for Struckman. Struckman working on Radovich, but Radovich sealed him off. Now the switch. Alford guarding him. Shadow thought about the shot, pulled it down. Now cross court. Struckman for three. Rims out, but a rebound. Pulled down. It's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. Or do they call a foul? They called a foul on Jaden Reed. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had jumped over Otto to try to hold the basketball, but they got him for a foul instead. 1 minute to go here, third quarter. Here's a three right corner. Good. Troy Perhax, the senior, buries it. That's his second three. He has 8 points, 53-49. Reed cross court to Alford. Left corner for Houston. He zips it down low. Radovich lays it up and in. 12 third quarter points for Radovich. Here's Struckman, left corner. Ooh, catch and shoot three is an air ball. Houston the rebound. He's going to come the other way quickly. Look out, Devin Houston down the lane. Missed underneath, but there's Radovich for the finish. Nikola Radovich putting on a clinic here in the third. Left side, guarded by Reed. Otto is trapped. Ball is secured by Reed. Reed and Otto tied up. Jump ball, possession arrow, St. Dominic. Ryan back into the game for St. Dominic, and Armstrong checks back in as well. 57-49 Cadets, 1.5, catch and shoot three, too strong. That ends the third quarter. A good quarter for CBC. And they lead 57-49 as we head to the fourth. 20 points in that quarter for the Cadets. 14 of those 20 for Nikola Radovich. Wow. Devin Houston has 19 points in this game to lead the way for CBC. 12 for Struckman for St. Dominic. 11 for Armstrong. 8 for Perhax to lead the way for St. Dominic. So we head to the fourth, 57-48. CBC leads. They get SIUE Charter tomorrow here at home, 6:30. It'll be on the Cadet Network. And then on Thursday, Cardinal Ritter comes to DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. That'll be a good one. You'll want to watch that if you're not going to be here in person, right here on the Cadet Student Network. 8 minutes to go as we get ready to start the fourth. Radovich triggers in to Houston, and the Cadets will start going right to left. They're up 8. Houston at the logo, working on Ryan. Now angles right side. Right corner pass for Alford. Too strong. Rebound Ryan. Alford tipped it. Ryan got it back. Now quickly ahead the other way. Armstrong into the front court. To Struckman. Now to Ryan. Ryan's going to drive down the lane. He's going to get the shot off somehow, and then he got his own rebound, threw it up and in. Wow. Tough bucket for Austin Ryan on a second chance opportunity. Here's Houston right wing. He finds Music underneath. Music is blocked by Struckman. Music stands 6'3", Struckman at 6'6". 57-51, CBC leads, fourth quarter action. Houston gets it out. Radovich catch and shoot 3. Good! And he stays hot. Radovich has 17. All in the second half. Here's Armstrong. Trapped. Found Struckman in the corner. Back to Armstrong. He's going to split the defenders. Throw it up off the glass. No good. Tried to scoop it with the left hand. Houston the other way. Good pass to Reed. Kicked it out. Alford for 3. Too strong, and a rebound by Roberts. Here comes St. Dominic into the front court. Ryan almost lost the handle. Roberts for 3. That's no good. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Jaden Reed. He was blocking Giesman out, and he had his left arm wrapped around Giesman. They're going to call that every time. That's his third first-team foul. Reed shakes his head no, but yeah, that's a foul. I mean, you can block out, but you cannot wrap your arm around the body of the rebounder that you're trying to block out. This is Armstrong to Struckman, left corner. Shot fake, dribbles baseline, kicks it back out. Now, spun right side for Ryan. Ryan will slow it down. Back at the logo, St. Dominic resets. Offensive foul called, and they're going to get Struckman for an illegal screen. No, they're going to get Armstrong. That's his second. Howard back into the game for Alford. CBC basketball. 6:19 to go. Cadets up 9. Houston will jog the ball up the left side of the court across the timeline. Guarded by Roberts. He dribbles around Roberts, now kicks it right side. Reed for 3. Rims out. Radovich tipped it. Struckman comes up with it. Now St. Dominic the other way. Here's Ryan. Crossed over Houston. Pulls up. Runner. Too strong. Over the rim. Off the glass. Howard the rebound. Here comes Houston the other way. He avoids contact. And a blocking foul. Counted for Houston. Struckman had great position. Hands in the air. Feet set. But Houston dodged the contact and elicited, well, dodged the straight-on contact and then elicited the contact off to the side to draw the blocking foul. Houston tonight is 2 for 2 at the line. He now has 22. Struckman underneath. They're going to get Houston. So Struckman will shoot 2. Houston thought he was set. Struckman this year, a 65% free throw shooter, and he'll step to the line for the first time tonight. He has 12 points. Buries the first. Summers returns to the game. Summers in for Giesman. Summers, a senior, got the start here tonight. Second free throw, good. 14 for Struckman. Howard to Houston, and he just dribbled it off his own knee. Here comes St. Dominic the other way. Armstrong for three. Good! Ace Armstrong now cuts the lead to 7. Radovich out of his own end, kicks it left side for Jaden Reed. Now to Houston, top of the key. Back to Reed. Reed for three. Good. Jaden Reed with an answer. 10 points for Reed, who came in averaging 7.9 per game. Armstrong left wing. Down. Extended left block for Summers. Summers has it again, kicks it out to Struckman. Wraps it around the defender, but they call a travel on Struckman. Cadets up 10. Under 5 to play. Houston behind the back dribble, down the lane, charges into a defender, and the ball rimmed out. Blocking foul called on Summers, and Houston stays down. He hit the floor hard. Third team foul called on St. Dominic, and he is staying on the floor. Probably catching his breath. Hope he's okay. He stretches it out a little bit. And he'll shoot free throws. He's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Came in shooting 55%. He shoots 52% from the field. .443 to go. Cadets up 10. Houston at the line, shooting 2. Calmly buries the first. He's 3 for 3 at the line here tonight. 23 points. Second three coming, or second free throw coming, I should say. Good. Houston's going to go get looked at over on the bench as he limps off. Chris Brown back into the game. He's favoring that left leg. I don't know if it's his ankle or his knee. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Houston has his head kind of buried in his arm. He is in some pain. It's the left side, but I'm not sure where. I don't know if it's up around the hip bone, like the front part of his left hip, or if it's his knee or ankle. It's hard to tell. But he's being attended to over there on the bench. So a timeout with CBC leading 68-56, and the story of this second half has been Nikola Radovich. He has 17 points all in the second half. He had 14 in the third quarter. Radovich came alive and took this game over for CBC. Cadets led after one, 23-14. It was tied at 37 at halftime. And then the Cadets outscored St. Dominic 20-12 in the third quarter to take a 57-49 lead. And now the Cadets have stretched that lead to 12. St. Dominic basketball. Crusaders left to right into the front court. This is Ryan. To Struckman. Struckman guarded by Reed. Drives down the lane. Kicks it out to Giesman. Giesman now left wing. Ryan for three. Short off the front of the rim. Giesman, the rebound, drives in. He's fouled by Potts. And so Giesman will shoot free throws. Giesman this year, a 54% free throw shooter. These numbers we share, folks, these statistics are from STL Today. So I don't know if they're always accurate. But STL Today High School Sports does a great job of collecting information and stats for football and basketball for sure, and other sports. And so if I'm going to trust any source to be close in terms of the statistics we offer here on the broadcast, it would be STL Today High School Sports. If you just go to stltoday.com, you can go down to high school sports. You don't need a subscription to look at the high school stuff. Here's Howard to Reed. Left wing, back to Howard. Howard puts it on the floor, working on Shadow. Too much body from number 40, Alex Shadow. Cadets will be in the bonus the rest of the way. That's the 4th team foul called on St. Dominic. The Cadets have 3. Reed gets it in. Radovich will chase it down in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, but he got a little careless with his dribble. It got poked away. Shadow to Armstrong, back to Shadow. Shadow for 3. Little strong. Struckman got the rebound and a great look underneath. He passed it from his ankles, bent over, and found Otto. Otto's fouled and go to the line. He'll go to the line. Otto this year, 63% from the charity stripe. 68-57 Cadets. Both teams now will be in the bonus for the remaining 3:37. Otto's free throw good. He has 5 points. Otto averaging 3.8 points on the season. He got the start here tonight. One of the many sophomores who play a lot of minutes for the Crusaders. And all that means is this year they may struggle from time to time with their 9-11 record, but with all of these youngsters getting so many minutes, St. Dominic is going to be much better in the future. This is a really good-looking team. Brown traveled. St. Dominic has the basketball. 68-59, Cadets lead, 3:24 to go. St. Dominic with the ball. Into the front court, it's number 20, Colin Otto. Working on Brown. Hands it off to Armstrong. Kicks it out to Shadow. Driving in, left hand high off the glass. Alex Shadow for 2. Reed the other way is fouled, and he'll shoot free throws. Reed tonight is 2 for 3 at the line. He came in shooting 61%. As I mentioned, both teams in the bonus from here on out. 3:07 to go. And Reed shooting free throws for the Cadets, up by 7. First free throw off the back iron. Alford will check in for Brown. Reed's second attempt is no good. He missed both. And a free lane to the basket. Colin Otto. He has 8. Little pressure, half-court pressure there by St. Dominic, making CBC work for it to cross the timeline. Here's a Reed, scooped it to Alford, out to Howard. He'll back it out. Howard angles right side, looking for Radovich. Kicked by Struckman. It'll stay with the Cadets. CBC up 5. And this all happening here, St. Dominic's comeback. It was 68-56. All happening with Devin Houston on the bench. He kind of went down with an injury driving to the basket. Musig on the floor driving in. Musig with the nice finish. Musig averages just 2.6 points per game, and he has 4. He's going to have to get an expanded role with Devin Houston on the bench. Otto drives in. Offensive foul. It sure is. Tristan Howard, the freshman, established position. And number 20, Colin Otto, jumped through Howard. And an offensive foul. Into the front court. Howard at the logo. Armstrong, a lot of contact, no foul, Alford deep right wing. Under 2 to play. Cadets up 7. Reed found Alford, right wing. Bounce pass back to the logo for Howard. Howard leaning in, looking for Music. Music, a one-handed catch underneath, and he's fouled. So Nick Music will go to the free throw line. Music this year is 1 for 1 at the free throw line. So he'll shoot 2. With the Cadets up 7, these are big free throws, 1:46 left. It does not appear Devin Houston will return. Music now has 5 CBC points. Has to put in some extended minutes with Houston on the bench. Music's next free throw is good. 2 for 2, 2 big ones. Cadets back up 9. Those are clutch. Ryan into the front court, left to right, working on Reed, now left side. Here's Armstrong for 3. Short, rebound, Howard. How about the freshman guard down in with the trees? And he gets fouled by Otto, and so Howard will go to the line. Howard, one of the best free throw shooters on the team. 74% at the line this year. Looking for his first points. And he missed. Perhax and Roberts back into the game. Perhax, a good three-point shooter. Roberts has made 1. Perhax has made 2. There's a make. So Howard splits the free throws. Here's Ryan into the front court with 1:25 to go. Ryan to the rack for 2. And a timeout called by St. Dominic as they are down 9. And Coach Kevin Roberts wants to talk it over. It's been a very entertaining game here at DC Wolcott Gymnasium. Tied at halftime. And then you had Nikola Radovic take over the third quarter, scored 14 points in that quarter for CBC. In fact, he scored 14 of the 20 the Cadets scored in that quarter. The other concerning note is Devin Houston is on the bench. He went down hard driving to the basket and shot his 2 free throws and then came off the floor limping, favoring the left side, and I think it's up around his left thigh, and they are icing it right now. So Devin Houston is done for the night. And let's hope that that is not an extended injury or an extended time with the injury. As Devin Houston, the Cadets' best player, leading the team in scoring, 11th in the area in scoring per game. It's a big void not having big Devin Houston in there. Inbound to Alford. He's trapped in the backcourt, and timeout called by Coach Sam Briscoe. They got the inbound in, full court pressure from St. Dominic. They had Alford trapped. He couldn't get out of it. So Coach Briscoe calls a timeout with 1:18 to go. And the Cadets up 8, 73-65. My name's Randy Molman. Great to have you with us here on the Cadet Student Network in the Tim Kylo broadcast booth here at DC Wolcott Gymnasium. CBC leads by 8 with 1:18 to play. and the basketball. St. Dominic will put their defense into their front court. CBC's back court, little full court pressure. Radovich gets it into Howard. Howard quickly ahead to Reed. They break the press and they have numbers, but Reed was fouled by Armstrong before the pass. And Reed will go to the line. 2 for 5 at the line is Jaden Reed. He missed his last 2. Make that 3 in a row. Now 2 for 6 at the line. Perhacs back into the game. Good for a three-point shooter. He's a 39% three-point shooter. Reed finally knocks one down, 1 for his last 4, but that's a big one. Puts the Cadets up 9. 3-possession game. There's Perhacs for 3. Too strong. Long rebound. Jaden Reed. Reed flips it over to Radovich, but a foul. I think they fouled Reed after he passed it away. No. Away from the ball. Foul against Tristan Howard. So Howard will go to the line. The freshman 1 for 2 at the line here tonight. That's his only point. That one rims home. 10-point lead for CBC, 1:02 left. Howard calmly hits both. 3 for 4 tonight at the line. Roberts quickly ahead to Ryan. Ryan working on Reed, drives in, scoop with the left hand for 2. 8 points for Ryan. And there's going to get another foul. They call it on Ryan, away from the ball. So Howard will go to the free throw line for CBC. His second, Ryan's second. So Howard back to the free throw line. He's 3 for 4. That is not the player that St. Dominic wants to send to the line. He's CBC's best free throw shooter. He's now made 4 in a row, 4 for 5. 74% at the line this year. Missed the second, but Reed with an offensive rebound. He scoops it back. Armstrong knocked it away. It'll stay with the Cadets. 49.5 left and a 10-point lead. Great offensive rebound there by Jaden Reed. That ball's poked away by Roberts. It'll go all the way out of bounds underneath the CBC basket. So the Cadets will inbound from there, up 10. Alford will trigger. Baseball pass down the floor looking for Howard. Good catch underneath and a blocking foul on the floor. Howard will shoot free throws. What the fans are screaming about, the St. Dominic faithful, is Howard caught the ball underneath, well, in the lane, and then kind of threw his elbow into the defender, knocking him backwards. And the official was on the other side of that contact, so he didn't see the Howard elbow, and that's what the St. Dominic faithful are yelling about, wanting an offensive foul called. 6 straight free throws for Tristan Howard. He's 6 of 7 at the line. Here's a 3 from Perhacs. Too strong. Rebound, Alford. 32 seconds left. Cadets up 12. Radovich into the front court. Left corner for Music. He's going to go ahead and shoot the 3. Nick Music knocks down a 3. 9 points for Music. Down the lane, Armstrong. He missed the layup. Radovich the rebound, and that's going to do it. Radovich into the front court. He kicks it back out to Alford. And CBC is going to win this one over St. Dominic. A good win for the Cadets. They faced a little adversity after going up 23-14 after one. The game was tied at halftime. But CBC opened up a 12-point lead after three and then win by 15, 82-67. Devin Houston led the way with 24 points. And how about Nikola Radovich, 17, all in the second half. The Cadets improved to 11-9, and St. Dominic drops to 9-12. My name is Randy Molman. Hope you enjoyed the Cadet broadcast as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Tune in tomorrow night. The Cadets will take on SIUE Charter, and it is a 6:30 tip right back here at DC Wilcutt Gymnasium. Until tomorrow, the Cadets win it, 82-67. So long, everybody.